I know you probably don't have an update, but any information on
Nothing.
what did you see happen there in the fourth quarter?
Thought we settled, right? The zone paralyzed us a little bit. We talked about it. We prepared for it. But we gotta do better. We gotta continue to move the ball, attack the gaps. Can't allow it to stagnate our offense.
Yesterday you said the first half you guys were inconsistent with your brand of basketball. Did you find at least in the first quarter it was closer to what you would have liked to see?
Somewhat, but once they went to the zone again, we kind of fumbled those opportunities offensively.
I can see that there were some moments of frustration with the team. How do you kind of sometimes try to calm them down, even with the timeout, or that? How do you try to help manage that with them?
I tell them to try to channel it to something good, right? Like, we're going back and forth amongst each other, and I love that, right? They're communicating, they're talking at least, right? We got to do more of that on the court. But in those moments, like, channel that energy to competitive energy as opposed to combative energy. And I think once we mature and understand what that means and how to do that, I think we'll be good in those moments.
Earlier in the game, when Bates came in, you put Ulrich on him. Was that like an active decision to cross match and be able to roam off?
We just wanted to put length on him. Wanted to force him into some tough shots, which he can make, clearly. Yesterday, those shots didn't fall. Today, they did.
So, second game back in, just over a month. How did it feel to be out there today?
Good. I miss being out on the floor. I do this for a living. I miss competing with my teammates and hearing the rap from my coaches. So it feels good to get out there and get my wheels back on.
I saw you moving your neck around there. Was that because that hit, or was it kind of lingering from the injury?
Just a hit. Yeah, just a hit.
What did you see happen in the fourth quarter with you guys?
It was a lack of communication, lack of discipline. We could do a better job of that. Watch the film and correct our errors. Coach always harping about playing 48 minutes, first minute to the last minute. So I feel like when you do that in the fourth quarter, kind of let it slip, and they took advantage of it.
It seemed like they were actively getting some dribble penetration a lot of the time. You were letting guys get into the paint. What did you see there, and how do you think you guys can better limit some of those opposition drives? Just figuring out the scout report. Scout report on certain guys is different from other guys. I feel like it's tough in the moment. You try to put the fire out and try to do your best as you can. So we lack in a couple areas. We're going to fix it. We're a good team, and we're going to bounce back. From Bates, they're shooting 29% coming into the game. Obviously had a hot night. What do you do with that when there's a guy you're maybe not expecting to make some of those shots, but they start kind of going in?
He's a good player. You need to give him credit. He's a good player. He put the work in. But at the end of the day, it comes down to us and our discipline and the scout report and how we defend guys.